Hello, my dear students. Exams are near, but don't you worry. We're going to make this chapter on arithmetic progressions super easy for you. Ready?
Before we even touch a formula, just look around you. Nature absolutely loves patterns. And you know what? So does math. Just think of a beautiful sunflower or a honeycomb. It's all patterns.
Now let's bring it closer to home. Let's look at a pattern in something you all love, your pocket money. Imagine that.
Okay, patterns all around us. So, in our daily lives, we see so many things that follow a clear, predictable pattern. In math, we just call this a sequence. That's it.
So, look at these examples. They're probably right from your textbook. Reena's salary. It starts at 8,000 rupees and goes up by 500 every year. See? A pattern? Or the ladder rungs. They decrease by 2 centimeters each time. Or Shapila's money box. She puts in 100 rupees, then adds 50 more each year. Notice how each number follows the one before it, all based on one simple rule.
Okay, so now we are going to focus on a very special and simple type of pattern. Let's meet the AP, the simplest pattern. We call it an arithmetic progression, or just AP for short.
The rule is so simple, bachcho. An arithmetic progression, or AP, is just a list of numbers where you find each term by adding a fixed number to the one before it. You just keep adding the same number again and again. That's it.
Okay, this is very important. Look here. Reena's salary, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000. You're always adding 500 rupees. That is an AP. But look at the saving scheme, 10,000, 12,500, 15,625. Here, you're multiplying, not adding. So this is not an AP. The key is that the difference between the numbers must be constant.
So to understand any AP in the whole world, you only need to know these two magic ingredients. First A, which is the first term where you start. And second, D, the common difference. That's the fixed number you keep on adding. All right, jumping to any term, your first superpower. So, what if we want to find a term that is far away in the sequence? Calculating one by one is just too slow, right? Let's learn a shortcut. Let's take Reena's salary again. It starts at 8,000 rupees with the 500 rupee increment. What will her salary be in the 15th year? Do we really need to add 500 14 times? No way. There must be a faster method. There must be a formula.
And here it is, the time machine formula. AN equals A plus N minus 1 times D. This formula lets you jump to any term, the nth term, instantly. Let's break it down. Okay, let's solve a simple problem together. We need to find the 10th term of the AP, 2, 7, 12, and so on. Step 1, find your tools. The first term, A, is 2. The common difference, D, is 7 minus 2, which is 5. Easy. Step 2, pick the superpower. We need the 10th term, so N is 10. Step 3, use the formula. A10 equals A plus 10 minus 1D. Step 4, put the numbers in. A10 is 2 plus 9 times 5. And step 5, solve it. A10 is 2 plus 45, which is 47. See? Easy, no? Perfect. Now, the magic of adding up. Your second superpower. What if we need to add up a long list of numbers in an AP? Again, adding one by one is too much work. There is a magical shortcut for this too.
This method is so clever, it was discovered by the great mathematician Gauss, and he figured out how to add numbers from 1 to 100 in seconds when he was only 10 years old. Imagine that.
So here is our second superpower formula, my dear students, the super calculator formula. Sn equals n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 d. This helps you find the sum of n terms without actually adding them one by one.
Or if you know the last term, which we call L, it's even easier. The formula is just Sn equals n by 2 times a plus L. A brilliant and simple version you can use if you know the first and the last numbers in your list.
Chalo, now it's time to put everything together. Let's ace that exam. Let's see how we can solve a typical exam question with full confidence.
Okay, look at this question. A TV maker produced 600 sets in the 3rd year and 700 sets in the 7th year. How many sets did they produce in the first 7 years in total? Now, this looks tricky, I know, but it's not. We are given two terms, and we need to find the total sum. We can do this.
Let's see how we solve this. Step 1, we set up two equations using our first formula. A3 equals A plus 2D is 600, and A7 equals A plus 6D is 700. In step 2, we solve these two equations, and we get D equals 25 and A equals 550. Now we have our magic ingredients. So for step 3, we just use the sum formula to find S7. We put in the numbers, and in step 4, we calculate the answer, 4375 sets. Simple!
Here is your exam cheat sheet. Remember, bachcho, these are the only two main formulas you need to remember for this entire chapter to score full marks. To find any term, an equals a plus n minus 1 d. And to find the sum of n terms, Sn equals n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 d.
So that's it. You have mastered arithmetic progressions. You have the tools, you have the confidence, and you are absolutely ready for your exams.
Now that you know the pattern, can you see other arithmetic progressions around you today? Keep revising, my dear students. Do your best, and you will surely succeed. All the very best.